Hey, what's up, guys? Matt Sheffield with American Made Exotics here. I got a couple cool clutches to pull today, and I definitely wanted to share them with you. One of them in particular I'm extremely excited for, and that is the Hypo Pastel Vanilla Double Het Desert Ghost Pied, bred to a Hypo Vanilla Double Het Desert Ghost Pied. So we have a shot at seeing the Super Vanilla Pastel Hypo Desert Ghost Pied in this clutch. And that would be a really cool animal. I love the vanilla pied stuff. So the Super Vanilla Desert Ghost Hypo Pied is going to be super cool. The other clutch we got, with a little bit of luck, we'll see some cool animals in that. It's a Calico Pastel Yellow Belly 50% Pastel paint that we bred to a paint Yellow Belly. So hopefully we see some cool paint combos in there. I'd love to see some paint Calico stuff, and hopefully she proves out. So let's go ahead and dig in here and see what size clutches these girls gave us. Hopefully good enough clutches that we get the odds we need to see the animals that we want in both of them. All right, so very pretty animal. It's going to look really cool in the paint. Hopefully we get the odds on it. So it looks like she gave us 4 eggs. Not bad for a first-time female. Let's go ahead and candle these things and make sure they're all good. All right, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. And it's weak, but it has veins. Just not nearly as many. So we're going to leave this one in the incubator, and we're going to give it a shot. So I'll give you a closer look at this one. The one there, it almost looks like it wanted to be a slug, but the rest of it looks like it is a good egg. So you got like a tip of it here that looks like it was a slug, and then this color, this side looks like the same color and texture of a regular egg. We see that at least a few times a year. A lot of times they are fertile like this one, and when they're fertile, they're just as fertile as the other ones as far as the embryo's development goes. This one looks a little bit weak. So I'm going to write weak on it. And that way, if it goes bad in incubation, I'll know that the embryo in that one just wasn't as strong as the other ones. And I'll have an explanation for why it went bad. But it's just as likely that it would go full term and hatch. And, you know, that might be the one that has the Calico paint in it. We'll just have to incubate it and see what happens. Well, hopefully we get good odds on it. I think the paint project is a very cool project. Still, for as long as it's been out, I think we're just starting to really see like how much potential it has. And I think we're going to see a lot of cool stuff pop out of that project over the next few years. So while I box this one up, I'll let you take a look at the paint Yellow Belly male visual that I have. And it's really just an amazing animal. All right, so this right here is our paint Yellow Belly male, and very visual. Very visually, not just a yellow belly. Okay, so here's 2 holdback females we have. This one is a paint Yellow Belly, and then we have a pastel paint Yellow Belly. So again, very visually, not just yellow belly and pastel yellow belly. I think a lot of the issue with this project at the beginning was they marketed it as incomplete dominant, where this would have been the super form instead of being the visual. Very recessive. I mean, I couldn't pick a het paint out of a group unless I knew the male was a visual. But a lot of people at the beginning were taking a het paint, which was at the time called a paint, and breeding it and then trying to pick the het paints out and calling them paints like it was a codom. So it'd be the equivalent of breeding a het pied to a normal, and you try to make an educated guess. Oh, these ones are het pieds. Like, yeah, you might be right sometimes, but you could just as easily be wrong. Now that we're treating it as a recessive, I feel like that's what made the project just explode the past few years. Because it's definitely still underrated, and there's a ton of potential. And I'm glad we're seeing a lot of people breeding it now and working with the project. And we should really see a lot of cool stuff coming out of it the next few years. All right, so here's the one I'm really excited for. This is the Hypo Pastel Vanilla Double Het Desert Ghost Pied, bred to a Hypo Vanilla Double Het Desert Ghost Pied. So hopefully we see the Super Vanilla Pastel Hypo Desert Ghost Pied in this clutch. Let's pull her off and see how many shots she gave us. All right, looks like 6 eggs. Let's candle these things and make sure they're all good. That one's 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 good. All right, all 6 are good. All right, so 6 eggs is what we're working with. It's a long shot, but that's all it takes is one to hit it. So hopefully we see that Super Vanilla Hypo Desert Ghost Pied in here. I'm gonna put all these straws. It looks like a lot of these are loose, so we use the straws to keep it from rolling around. Anything Super Vanilla in the Desert Ghost is cool. The Super Vanilla in the Pied is really cool. The Vanilla Hypo stuff, very cool. So I'm eager to see all 3 of these working together. Hopefully we hit it in there. It'll definitely be an animal that we'd love to put on the shelf and keep it for the future. All right, so we got these all situated. We'll go ahead and get this thing put up in the incubator. All right, so we got another one on the shelf, and this place is getting full. We had to move some of these clutches down here. That one's not pipping yet, and the Het Sunset's not pipping. But we got these guys about to come out. Inchy Albina, Het Clown stuff. And then we got a couple other clutches up there that we've already started videos on that should be coming out in the incubator probably tomorrow. So hopefully the next few clutches start pipping. I'll free some room up in here. We got a shot at Visual Sunsets coming up. We got more shots at some cool clown stuff. That was the Het Red Exanthic Stranger Clown stuff up there hatching. That was really cool. So we'll be bringing y'all all these update videos as they're coming all the way out the egg and we get them going into the hatching racks. But I appreciate y'all watching, and until the next one.